and welcome to my channel. For those who are new, my name is Corey. Today we're going to be tackling this primary suite, which is our bedroom. It is super messy from spending time doing things with family over the holiday season, as well as just stressful things in life that came up that took our focus away from keeping our place clean and organized. Another thing is, over the holidays, you accumulate more things, and so we have things that need to find new homes, and we need to get rid of other things that are no longer serving a purpose for us anymore. And I'm going to be completely ruthless in my decluttering of this bathroom as well as my closet. I have so many things in here that I never use, never touch. They're just taking up space. I don't have things where they're supposed to go. I haven't even cleaned the toilet in a couple weeks. Like, literally, my life has been a mess lately, and it's time to clean it up, figuratively and literally. And I think a good way to start a major declutter is going to be in your bedroom space and your bathroom and closet, because those are those spaces that are supposed to be your sanctuary. And I am going to be doing my entire house. I'm just starting off with these rooms here. I have so much stuff just completely all over the place. I'm usually a very minimalist person, and because of life stress and being really busy and working a lot and just, you know how that is. All of that, it was like my mental clutter became my reality with actual physical clutter. And nothing is organized. I don't know where anything is anymore. I really need to get my stuff together. Like, look at that drawer. How would you even know where anything is in there? This area is actually not that bad, but the bedroom is where we're going to start off, because I always like to get my comforter in the washer first, since that takes the longest. So I'm just going to put that in there first before I start doing all the decluttering and cleaning in those rooms, because it's going to take a long time to wash and a really long time to dry. So that way you're not waiting at nighttime for your blankets to be dry, and you can't go to bed till your blanket's dry, and that creates more chaos at the end of the day. So start your decluttering by putting something in the wash that takes the longest to dry. I also put away a few things that were in the dryer in the kitchen where they belong. See, like, look at that mess. That's coming later. Don't you worry about that. But now I'm going to be clearing off space on the bed to put away some laundry that was already in the dryer. The reason I'm doing this now is because I plan to do my closet, and if you're going to be decluttering your closet, make sure all your laundry is clean first, because sometimes you don't realize how much of your clothes is actually dirty. So you go to do a declutter of your closet, you think, oh, I did so amazing, I got rid of so much, and then you go and do the laundry and you have a whole bunch of stuff that you put back in there, and some of that stuff you may not have wanted to keep, or you forgot you had, or whatever it may be. And I like the idea of the KonMari method, where she has you like pull everything of like the similar items together and then declutter. Because if you have clothes spread out all through your house, like some people have a coat closet somewhere else, or they have their stuff in a guest room, like with extra things over there. Go get all your clothes and put them all in the same place before you do this declutter, because you will forget that you have certain things. So like in my closet, you'll see that I have my summer stuff kind of put away, and I have to take all of that out in order to really declutter and know what I have. And my main point of this declutter was so that all of my clothes could be out all the time. I don't want to have to put things away seasonally and whatnot. I just want all my clothes to be out, because we live in Texas, and Texas weather is really unpredictable, and so you could have like a really warm day one day and a really cold day the next. So if you had put away all your winter stuff and then it gets cold, now you have to go back and get it out. If you had put away your summer stuff and it gets really warm, now you got to go back and get it out. So I'm going to go through all of that. I also have realized over time I'm not a skirt person. I am somebody whose thighs rub together, and every time I wear a skirt, it hurts. My thighs rub together and I could practically build a fire. I don't like it. I don't enjoy wearing skirts. And then if I do wear like the shorts underneath to prevent that, then I'm just really hot. So I don't like it. I've officially come to the realization I'm not a skirt person. I'm barely a dress person, and that's only for special occasions. So now that I know that, I'm going to just get rid of all that stuff. It doesn't serve me. It's not who I am. And another thing I came to realize is that I have a bunch of these really cool pants hangers. and I didn't realize that. So I'm going to try and only keep the amount of pants that will go on these hangers. And that's easy to do because like I just got rid of the white jeans. It's because I am somebody who always gets stains on my clothes. Why do I have white jeans? I have a whole bunch of scarves, and scarves make me feel like I'm being choked. Why do I have that? I'm like a super sensory overload person. Like if I have a tag on my clothes that is like tickling me or scratching me, for the whole rest of the day, that is all I will be thinking about is, oh my gosh, this tag is driving me nuts. Another thing is the boots that I had were way too wide on my calves for one of them, and then the other one was way too tight, so I never wore them. I just kept them because they're really nice boots, and I thought, I can't get rid of them. They're really nice. But then every time I'd wear them, I would take them off before leaving the house because I'm like, I can't wear these. These are really uncomfortable. So I'm here to tell you that it is your time to get rid of all the clothes that don't make you feel good when you wear them. Whether that's like physically, like they bother you physically, how they feel, like if something's really scratchy or if something has like a tag that you can't really fully remove, or like with my skirt situation, just let yourself be yourself with your clothes and get rid of all those things that annoy you when you wear them, because that's not a good way to go. Like nobody's forcing you to have to be annoyed by your clothes except you. You're the one forcing that to happen. So get rid of all that stuff. Another thing is, I know that a lot of people have a hard time getting rid of clothes because you spend a lot of money on it. And for me, that's not really a thing because I get all my clothes from thrift stores, secondhand. I get them online from ThredUp, super cheap. Like I literally buy the cheapest thing they have on there and I wait till it's on sale. And I get a lot of my clothes too from the Goodwill outlet, which sells clothes by the pound for like $2. So none of my clothes really is that expensive, and that makes it easy for me to just ruthlessly declutter them. If you spent a lot of money on your clothes, you can still totally get rid of them, but maybe try and get rid of them in a different way. Like try and sell them on Facebook Marketplace or on Poshmark or something like that. And if you don't have time for that, that's okay too. You can just donate them to somebody else, because you know what? Somebody else is going to get those clothes and be thinking, holy moly, I hit the jackpot that somebody was so nice to donate these clothes or get rid of them. Or when somebody finds it at Goodwill after you donate it to Goodwill, it's going to make their day. So you're doing a good thing still by donating clothes, even if you take a hit on the wallet because you bought it for a lot of money or whatever it may be. It's still a really great thing for yourself and for other people when you pay it forward. And you've already spent the money, so it's not like you're really losing any money. What you will be gaining, though, is your sanity. So it's really worth it in the end. I have a pretty small closet. Our house was built in the 70s, and our closet is not big. My husband has the same exact size closet, just a mirror image of it on the other side of the shower, and he'll declutter his whenever he feels like it. He doesn't have like a whole lot to declutter though. He has more clothes than I do, but not by much. But anyway, if you have a small closet and you have way too many clothes, it causes you a lot of stress in your life. You really don't need that much clothing. And if you're somebody like me where it causes a mental stress for you to not have organized spaces or to see visual clutter, then be ruthless. Only keep what fits in your space. If you do that, you will be much happier, I promise.
A reminder that you're never gonna leave me, no matter where I try to run. When I feel like I am fading, you will never let me go. Past every storm cloud, rays of sunlight, rays of sunlight. Past all of my doubts, I see a sunrise, see a sunrise.
Within a few minutes, I have almost 3 full bags of stuff to get rid of. I'm moving on now to my sweatpants and workout clothes. I got a bunch of workout stuff thrifted, and I did this because I thought I was going to be going to the gym all the time. Then I had health problems, got sick with pneumonia really bad, and just things keep popping up. So I don't get to go to the gym as much as I want to, of course. You know, I'm a mother of four. It's just the way things work. But I have all these clothes. I could wear a different outfit to the gym for like 20 days straight without wearing the same thing twice, you know? And I have way too much. Like, if I'm only going to the gym a couple times a week, then why would I have more clothing than that? Like, then I would be required to have for that. I have so much stuff, and some of them doesn't like fit right. Some of it feels weird. Some of it I need high waisted, like real high waisted. So some of that stuff's like a little too low rise, and I just don't need it anymore. So I decided to only keep a few things to where I could wear leggings during the summer when it's really hot and that's the only thing I want to wear. And then my workout shirts, I only kept a few because I'm only going to be working out in public at the most like 2 or 3 times a week. If that, we are going to be canceling our gym membership coming up this month, which is funny because like everybody's starting their gym membership this month, but we are on a financial journey right now. So we're going to be canceling that to fix some financial situations and pay off some things that came up. We recently lost our doggo to an illness, and we have some things we have to pay for her. We actually got help with a GoFundMe for that, which was absolutely incredible and extremely heartwarming that so many people were like willing to help us. But we're fine. We just need to figure out some things. And my husband's a full-time student, and we have financial goals that we want to meet, and we want to take our kids to Disney next year. So we decided together that we were going to cancel our gym memberships to help with our budgeting, and we're going to just work out at home and work out outside. I'm going on this whole full health journey, like to fix my health, because I have terrible asthma now, which I never had before. I can't lose weight. I can gain it. I can't lose weight for some reason, like, and I can't help but feel like this is all connected, and I need to just fix my health. And part of fixing my health is fixing my house and making it work for me so that I can actually do more to take better care of myself. And I know there are so many of you watching this right now that are in the same position, that your life and all the issues going on and the stress going on is preventing you from having the time and energy that you need to take care of yourself. So if your house is minimalist and you don't have to spend a lot of time on your house, you can spend a lot more time on your health, whether that's mental health or physical health, whatever. You can spend more time with your kids, more time with your parents, more time with your friends, if your house is simple. And if you love your house and your house is what makes you happy, then that's awesome too. But make it work for you. Whatever you need, make it work for you. Up here I have these storage boxes that are full of random things. So in this one I have like the bag of bags pretty much. I have this box full of bags and boxes. This box I have gifts inside, so whenever I see something that I know I would gift to somebody for their birthday or Christmas, I just buy it at that time and leave it in that box. But it wasn't enough to fill up this huge box, so I decided to put some winter things in here that I would only need if I was traveling somewhere else where it's much colder than Texas. So like super amazing winter gloves and big puffy jackets and things like that went in there. And then I took all the other bags, I had a whole bunch of other bags inside another box, and fit them all into that one box that I first opened. So now that's done. I have a winter box and I have a bag of bags box. And now I'm going to use that smaller box, I think, for the gifts. And then this bigger box, I'm going to actually put all of our swimming and beach stuff in here. And I'm going to declutter it as I go as well.
Hey you, I know this is the right way. You move me in the right way, and I'll be running to you. Hey you, I think we're in the right place. Keep thinking of the things you said. Now my
Another full bag of things leaving my closet. I actually have several of these boxes empty now up here, and I'm able to put my shoes in them and put my shoes up high. The reason I want to do that is because I like to have everything off the floor. So I am a total weirdo about making sure I don't have bugs in my house anywhere. Hate bugs. So I like to be able to just know there's nothing on the floor and there's no bugs. All of my socks and my hats and the one belt that I own are in this box that is on top of my little cube organizer. By the way, all these floral boxes are from Home Goods. I have my sweats in there. In the top, I have my bra and underwear. Then I have pajamas. And then these four on the bottom are all my toddler's clothes. And then I have my dresses. I have my jeans that all actually fit me and two dress pants here. Look at all these empty hangers. All this space that I had been wasting for so long stressing me out. I did realize that I had this in here. I didn't know it was in here for, I don't know, probably a year or maybe more. But I need to take those out. Those are my curtain rods from my bedroom. But look at how great everything's looking now. This is a small closet, guys. I have room to grow in here now. Those three are empty on that side. And I also found this purse in my house, so I'm going to go put that away. I don't really use a big purse very often, but I need one to on hand just in case. I got that from the Goodwill bins for like $2. So look at everything together that I've gotten out of my closet alone. This is just my closet area. But let's clean in there. Like I said, I like to be able to clean the floor and know there's no bugs. And I'm a very detailed cleaner when I do clean. So I'm going to get in all the cracks and crevices now. Let's work on this. I have to eliminate this because my daughter needs this bookshelf for her room upstairs. So this has to go. And I have to fit it all in this terrible situation. Look at the original wallpaper under there, guys. That is hilarious. But here's my least favorite part of how this vanity is. Look. It steps back, so you lose storage. These are more shallow. It's more drastic than it looks on camera, but then my daughter was using the squatty potty as a step stool. But I got 2 trash bags, and I'm ready to get started on all of this. Hoping to really throw away a lot of the non-toxic stuff, all the bad things that I didn't really realize were bad until recently. And let's not forget, we're going to be doing this today as well. I figured the best way to do this would be to just start from top to bottom and just take everything off those shelves and put it on the floor, and then sit down and see all of my mess all around me and really get to touch every item and make it easier for me to throw these things away when it's like all out there in front of me visually. Like I was saying about your clothes, you want to get all your toiletries and bathroom things all in one place. So a lot of times bathrooms will have a closet in them, and then you also have the under cabinet storage, all your drawers and all that. Get it all out at the same time. Have it all in the same space when you go through this. I can't tell you how many times I have bought an item at the grocery store thinking I was out of it, but I wasn't, and I actually had like 6 bottles of whatever it was hidden somewhere in my bathroom storage. And then one day I go to organize it all and find out, oh my gosh, I have way too much of this thing. Or sometimes, like one time there was a type of Head and Shoulders shampoo that we were buying from Costco that had conditioner in it, like a 2-in-1. And I had stocked up on it when it was on sale at Costco. Well, come to find out, it was making my hair feel like really gummy, and I hated it. But I just bought a whole bunch of it, and now I have way too much of it. So sometimes as you use items, you realize you don't really like them that much. And if you had stocked up on it without realizing it, you may have wasted your money buying a bunch of stuff that you ended up later not even really liking that much, and you didn't even know you had it to begin with because it was hidden somewhere in your storage. Does this make sense to you? Because this is what happens to me. I ended up, thankfully, being able to return that stuff to Costco because their return policy is really good. But, like, you just never know what you really have going on in these storage spaces that are like hidden in the back, or if you have a closet here that has something and another closet here that has the same stuff in it throughout your house, combine it all together and really realize what you have, because you may have way too much of something, or you may not need to buy it again for a year because it turns out you've been hoarding it without realizing. So just make sure that that's how you're doing your decluttering. Otherwise, it's not going to be very effective.
I know I should leave, 'cause you're driving me mad. You burn like a fire. I'm so goddamn naive. I keep coming back, 'cause you're taking me higher. Higher than I've ever been before. Then you let me down again, close the door. I know I should leave, 'cause you're driving me mad. You burn like a fire. Now you're calling again, sugarcoat everything, but it doesn't make it sweeter. We wake up in my bed, I forget what
That's everything we've got so far. Got rid of the plastic bins, going for natural fibers. I have like all the hair stuff and teeth stuff here, extra shampoos and whatnot. I have all my body soaps, Vaseline, and perfumes in here, and my husband's deodorant. And then here I have all my Dr. Teal's for my baths, and then my cotton balls and Q-tips. And then I use this pretty often too, so I wanted that to be out, as well as this. And then this is shea butter. If you have really sensitive skin, or if you're trying to not use toxic things, Vanity Cream is the like super dermatologist recommended for being non-toxic and like for really sensitive skin. So this is perfect. I learned that when my son was a baby, because even baby stuff would mess his skin up. Okay, moving on. Look at these. I haven't changed any of this stuff because we're going to be renovating this vanity eventually. So I'm just leaving everything here just the way it is and using it how it is. This obviously doesn't work because there's a sink right there. And I just noticed that I have some hairsprays up here. So I'm going to put those down here as well. Like all my hair stuff. Boop. Done.
Sometimes we act like a fool, not aware we're troublemakers. Sometimes we try to be cool, not being givers, only takers. Stop for a minute, stop and breathe for a minute. Don't get over your head, try to listen instead, won't you? Think for a minute, who you wanna be for a minute. Don't get over your head, you're like everyone else, aren't you? You could gain from being a bit nicer.
My 2-year-old was down there helping me organize all the cotton balls, and she took a few and was saying that those were snowballs, and it was so fun watching her play with that. But I'm going to put all my nail polishes into this bag right here. This makes it really convenient for me, plus I think it's a really pretty bag and it brings me joy when I see it. So now I'm going to see it more often whenever I paint my toenails. I also found this on the counter, so I'm just going to put this in the shower for now. I have this bath oil as well that needs to go in there. But let's get started on this drawer. So this is the one and only drawer we have in the bathroom. I personally love drawers for organizing. I wish that everything was in a drawer. It would make life so much easier because then you don't need to reach deep into a cabinet. But I only have one, so I really have to make the best of it. First, I'm going to clean it out using my vacuum. There was a bunch of hair in there just from my hair, my daughter's hair, everybody's hair falling in there when we brush our hair. And I keep all of our hair brushes in here, as well as our ponytails and bows and everything. So you know how that happens. But anyway, I'm going to go through all these bows and get rid of some that I don't ever use for my toddler and organize things a little bit better. I also got rid of some bobby pins. I have really thick hair, and regular bobby pins just don't cut it for me. I end up having to use three to do the job of one for my hair. But my husband got me these thick hair bobby pins, which I didn't know they had, and he got them for me for Christmas in my stocking. So I replaced my old bobby pins with these new ones. And now I'm just going to kind of rearrange this drawer until everything fits in there the way I want it. This is a really good lesson in only keeping what fits in your space. And I think that I ended up using that idea when organizing this because I got rid of a lot more than I thought I would, but I don't regret it whatsoever. There's nothing that I'm like, oh, I wish I never would have got rid of that out of all of this decluttering today. I found some more nail polish on top of this organizer, so I'm just going to put that down in that zipper bag that I have all my nail polish in, and then I'm going to go to town getting rid of stuff out of these plastic towers. I am slowly but surely trying to get all of the plastic out of our lives as much as we can. I know that it's become completely unavoidable now, but I'm going to try my best to not have a lot of plastic stuff when I don't have to. So I'm going to try and downsize these two drawer sets down into one. And I think I'm going to do a pretty good job here. And I'm actually really, really proud of myself for the amount of stuff that I was able to reorganize in a new way into this one drawer. So if you are somebody that has an older home or just a smaller home that doesn't have a lot of storage and you have to share your bathroom with others and have a bunch of stuff in it, then I am here with you to tell you that you can do it. You just got to have less stuff in your life, less stuff to manage, less stuff to take care of. I also got rid of a ton of lipstick and a ton of like cover up. What do you call that? Like, what is that called? I can't remember. Whatever, cover up stuff, that you put on your face so you can cover your pimples. Anyway, I don't really use that anymore. I mean, I still get acne, but it seems like that kind of stuff just always gives me worse acne. Does that happen to you? I'm one of those people that has like really oily skin, and so that kind of stuff just always messes me up more than helps me. I know there are a lot of you out there that have really dry skin, and it's helpful to use that kind of stuff. Concealer, that's what it's called, concealer. I'm not a makeup person. I don't know. I almost never wear makeup anyways, but some of the makeup I had in there was like over 10 years old, like, or more. That's how very little I wear makeup. And as I'm getting older, I'm becoming more allergic to different makeups around my eyes, especially like mascara. After wearing mascara for like an hour, my eyes start to burn and water and itch, and I don't enjoy it. It's not a fun experience for me. So I try to not wear makeup. And if you're wondering why I have lemons here on my counter this whole time, I've been trying out different like natural approaches to wearing deodorant. And I learned that your BO smell, sorry if this is TMI, but it cannot grow, like it's created by a bacteria and it cannot grow in an acidic environment. And so lemon juice is supposed to work like a deodorant to where you don't smell when you sweat. And so I'm very physically active and tend to sweat a lot, and I'm under a lot of stress and things like that. So I wanted to try a natural way instead of using deodorant since I'm trying to fix my health. I have a lot of hormone health problems, and I have been hearing that the artificial scents can disrupt your hormones. So I'm trying to cut that out of my life as much as possible. I don't wear perfume on my skin anymore, and I hardly ever wear it at all. and I don't wear it even like when I don't leave the house, of course. But I tried the lemon thing, and it works. So the only problem with it is that you can't do it every day because it's too acidic. So you have to do it like every other day or whatever's best for your skin. Because if it starts drying your skin out, or feeling like it's burning a little bit or anything like that, then definitely I wouldn't keep doing it every day or every other day. Like, spread it out. But I cleaned the sinks really well with some powdered cleaner, and I'm gonna do the mirror with just some bottled alcohol, like rubbing alcohol, and clean it that way instead of using Windex. So that is what you see that I've been using to clean and disinfect everything, is just straight rubbing alcohol inside that brown bottle. And then down in here, I'm going to clean my scale off with that disinfectant, and then start cleaning the floors and hand wiping all of the baseboards. If you live in an older home, or if you have a shower that is difficult to get looking brand new again, I highly recommend trying out magic erasers. I have cleaned things just with water on a magic eraser and made them look brand new again. Now that doesn't disinfect things, so that is why I'm actually using this like shower cleaner powder. I believe it has bleach in it, but we need to be able to disinfect the tub. So I definitely recommend using a cleaner that disinfects while you're cleaning your tub and the magic eraser. But on other things that you don't necessarily need to be disinfecting, those magic erasers like take marker off the wall. They clean your tennis shoes to look brand new again, all with just using water. And I feel like that's such a very affordable, hack for cleaning without having to use a ton of expensive cleaning supplies or, toxic chemicals. But what I usually do is I buy a big box of the magic erasers from Costco when they're on sale, and I cut each one in half, and then I can use each half about 2 times. So that really saves us money, and it cleans really, really well. Make sure you also clean these rails here where your shower curtain goes, because these get really dirty over time. I haven't wiped these down since like a year ago. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm always going to be honest with you. But I made sure to clean those really good. And if you're wondering, I've been using different rags throughout this video. It's not the same rag. I have a giant stack of cotton rags that I use for cleaning. I prefer cotton over microfiber. I hate how microfiber feels in my hands. But I'm going to combine my baby oil with this Robothol bath oil. This is that same brand. That Robothol one is the same as the Vanity Cream I was telling you about earlier. See, I have the shampoo and conditioner in the background there too. If you have sensitive skin, or if you're trying to, use things that are non-toxic, this is a really great brand, and they sell it here in Texas at H-E-B. So your grocery store where you live may also sell this brand, although it was harder to find when we lived in Arizona. But still, it's great stuff. It's not cheap though, not gonna lie to you. Like I said. I put everything back in the shower now that it's nice and clean, and it is sparkling. But let's move on to the toilet area. It wasn't really messy in here, and the shelves are already all clean. There's no dust or anything on them, so I didn't feel the need to take everything off and clean them again. But I am going to do a really deep clean on the toilet. I like to use many Clorox wipes as I'm cleaning the toilet, so that I'm not like putting bacteria on a clean surface. And the best way to clean a toilet is always from top to bottom. This way you're not spreading bacteria and grossness. And then I'm using that same powder cleaner that I was using throughout all of the bathroom. This stuff's really cheap and really budget friendly for us right now. And it disinfects and cleans really well. I've used this stuff like my entire life. It is definitely bleach though. So if you're somebody who doesn't like to use bleach, this does have bleach in it. Cleans really well though. Another thing I'm going to do while I'm in here is clean and disinfect our trash can as well. And you may be wondering why I'm not wearing gloves throughout all of this cleaning. Like 6 months ago or so, I wore cleaning gloves, like the same brand gloves I've always worn. I believe they're the Playtex brand. But same rubber gloves forever I've always used to do yucky things like these. But for some reason now when I wear them, I break out in a rash. I forgot what it's called. Dermatitis? Contact dermatitis. So I got contact dermatitis from wearing rubber gloves. So I don't know if that means I'm allergic to rubber now. I don't know. Why am I allergic to everything all of a sudden? Has this happened to anybody? I would really love to hear from anybody who's had that experience before. Or maybe, you know what it probably is? It's probably that they make them different now. That there's probably something else in them that wasn't in them before, or something like that. I don't know, because I've never had any issues with any other rubber items that I've touched. But anyway, point is, I don't wear those gloves anymore because that was a really itchy, horrible rash that I got from those. Not doing that again. But I do wash my hands like periodically throughout all of this. I don't like how it feels having cleaning supplies stuff on my hands, and it dries your hands out real bad. So I wash my hands like a bunch of times as I'm cleaning. Probably look like a crazy person. What else is new? Anyway, I am vacuuming with my Shark vacuum that is not cordless, because cordless vacuums don't work as well in my opinion. Don't come after me. But I'm old school and I want the power of the plug-in vacuums. The Shark cordless, we got it from Costco and I tried it out, and I've tried out the Dyson cordless as well. And I will tell you, they don't clean as well. They don't get as deep into the carpet. Battery doesn't last long enough to even thoroughly clean one room for me. So get those plug-in ones, man. You don't need to spend all that money on those expensive battery ones. The plug-in ones are the best. I love them. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Although the cordless ones are very convenient, I'll give you that. But I had these decorative pillows and this huge basket and this extra blanket over here that I've never used. It sat there forever, just collecting clothes randomly that my husband would throw in a pile on top of them. So those are gone. I'm taking them out. I don't need that anymore. And I'm just going to dust off all the surfaces as I'm decluttering and go from one side of the room to the other. We had some dried Pediasure here on the side table from giving our kids to go to bed. They get a Pediasure at night. We have had a really hard time with my son with his diet. He has something called avoidant restrictive food intake disorder. That's what it is. For short, it's called ARFID. So, in regular words, he has a really, really extreme adverse reactions to textures of food. So he will literally gag I won't go into detail, but he cannot eat a lot of textures of food, so it's really hard for us to get him to have all the calories that he needs. I don't know why that he has this. He's like, it's not just like regular picky eating, it's like crazy picky eating. There's nothing else going on with him that we can figure out like what caused it or anything. He's seen lots of doctors, had a bunch of blood work done and tests done and everything. Nobody has any idea why he's that picky and why he avoids like almost every texture ever to eat. Like this kid has never eaten meat ever. So we give him Pediasure every night. I don't know why I'm ranting about this, but if there's somebody out there who has a child that is like mine, I am with you. Our hearts are connected because this is a very difficult thing to go through with your child, an extreme picky eating thing. But if you know of things that have worked for your kids, I'd love to hear that too, because we will try just about anything to get that boy to eat. But the blanket is done now. Let's get it on the bed and start making everything back to how it was. I have a cabinet here in my bedroom that has all of our extra bedding in it, which makes things really easy. I highly recommend doing that. Instead of putting your stuff in a linen closet, put it in a cabinet in the room where it's going to go. Makes things easier as a mom. You don't have to go somewhere else to get it and, travel long distances across your home to do something. We have a 2-story house and all our linen closets are upstairs. So that would be a chore for me, especially I'd have to leave my kids downstairs, my little ones, and then go upstairs and they'd be wondering why they couldn't come with me upstairs and it'd just become this big old thing. So I keep it in the bedroom and it really helps. And for anybody watching, it's extremely helpful. You should definitely try it. And another thing that I do is I have all my bedding white because I can just bleach it all at once and it'll all always match. Even when I have like 2 separate sets of my bedding, it all matches. So it doesn't matter which part of which set I'm using because it's all white. It can all be bleached. If the kids have an accident in the bed, I can just bleach it. It lasts for a long time that way. I don't have to worry about it fading. It's just like the ultimate mom hack is having all white bedding for everybody in the house. I don't know if you do that too. I know there's a lot of moms out there who do that. But let's clear off all this clutter here. It's mostly my son's clothes that I just need to take upstairs to his room, and then I need to dust and clean everything here as well.
Left on the floor, looking up, wanting more. This is so unreal. Out of my mind, how could I be so blind? How could I not see? I must have been wrong, 'cause your love is strong for him. Why would it not be? He's always there for you. I keep living alone, way so far from home. Free, but ready to flee from this all. Hard to be standing on your own. I keep living alone, way so far from home.
This is the cabinet that I have under my TV that has all of our extra bedding in it. And I have a lot of extra pillowcases in here, but I haven't organized them based on size. So you have like different size pillows, right? You have a king size or a standard size, etc. And I got rid of all of my accent pillow sized pillowcases that I had, which are like the Euro Shams. Got rid of all those. And then I actually organized the smaller pillowcases to the king size ones, so that way I don't have to search. Nino has become so worn out from watching me do all of this cleaning. Poor Nino, he misses our Piper. But he is 14 years old and he has not shown his age whatsoever until recently, and I think he's just been kind of bummed. But he still loves to play, he still has tons of energy usually. He's just real sleepy from watching all this hard work. Poor guy. And here is your friendly reminder to start pulling some things away from the wall and clean underneath them, especially if your children use it, because there's probably something weird under there. Most likely there's some kind of food substance or crumbs or pieces of toys or God only knows what else. Who knows what they have that they hide in crevices all throughout your house. So make sure you're cleaning in all those spaces that you don't necessarily see. I'm also going to pull this chair out and clean it really well with the vacuum and clean behind everything, as well as clean our actual air filter. What I usually do is I just vacuum it and I keep cleaning it that way for a while, and then I will change out the filter after like a year. These filters last a really long time so far, and they do a really good job. They really collect a lot of dust in there, which is surprising. But like I showed you, there's a lot more dust in your spaces than you even realize that you have. And I'm using a Swiffer right now, but I did buy a steam mop. It was a pretty cheap one. It was 49 bucks. It's a Shark one, a plug-in one, of course, plug-in lady over here. But I got it at Walmart, and I'm going to start using that as soon as I run out of these Swiffer things. And that way I don't have to have any artificial fragrances in the house anymore. You know, trying to fix my hormones, do everything I can. I have one full bag of things and this pile of pillows, as well as, you know, that basket and that bookshelf taken out of the room now. So like I was saying, my bedroom didn't really need a whole lot of decluttering. We don't have a lot of stuff in the bedroom since we keep everything in the bathroom and in the closet. But I'm going to make sure to give a really good cleaning to the rest of the floors.
Wanna be free of this heart, yeah. Wanna feel your arms around me. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Let's forget about tomorrow, yeah. Should I hide away forever? Should I close my eyes and never again hold you tight, call you mine, think about you every time? I remember that it's over, yeah. You never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah, yeah. You never lose an argument, so I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah, yeah. I always knew that this would happen, yeah. You would find a new distraction. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Can we let go of tomorrow, yeah. You never break, you never lie, you never ever scared of the dark. So why am I the one who cries? I'm so afraid to be left behind. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah, yeah. You never lose an argument, so I've been trying hard to pretend that I'm okay. It's just a phase, and everything is going just great. I think about you a lot. It's almost like I can't stop, yeah, yeah.
Finished with the next load of laundry. Is this load 3 or 4? I can't remember. But what I do when I pull my laundry out is I pull out all the rags that need to go in the kitchen and hang them on the door as I'm going. And I also fold all my towels before I put them in the basket. Just makes things a lot easier once I go to put the laundry where it goes. This is a really big help and something small, but small things like these add up throughout your day. If you find small ways to make things work faster, you end up having more free time at the end of the day. Your life is less stressful and things just work out a little better. So now it's time to put away those towels and put away the rest of this laundry. I have the bedding for that little toddler bed in this wash of laundry, or this load of laundry. Why did I say it like that? And I also have the pillowcase for that long lumbar pillow that is on my bed as well. So I'm going to finish this last part of this full day of decluttering and cleaning and get it completely done. This room has not been completely done in so long. And it's one of those things where when your head hits the pillow at night, knowing that everything is completely finished in there, it feels so good and you get to sleep so much better.
Girlfriend, you got me smiling brighter each day. Stars are brighter, I feel lighter in every way. Girlfriend, there's no one like you when it comes to loving. Life is richer, lips are sweeter. Now listen, stay and let's figure out.
I'm gonna stub my toe so hard on this piece of furniture in 3, 2, 1. Jesus.
Got me going wilder than wild. Girlfriend, there's nothing that can stop us. Oh, you got me winning my laughter mind. I know there's nothing that I can do with you.
Look at everything we got done in one day. What do you think, Nino? Do you like it? Is your room clean now? Everything is spotless, disinfected, and clean, and it's done. I don't have anything in here that I don't need and that I don't use. Everything is exactly where it's supposed to go. I don't have anything extra taking up any mental space for me or physical space. And I am beyond grateful that I got this done. Ended up with 5 garbage bags. There's 3 underneath there. Throwing away or giving away everything here. And then outside, there's the garbage. 3 trash bags full of stuff to throw away. And all of this donation just from our bedroom and bathroom. Goodness. Imagine what you can do in your house if you aren't as minimalist as we already were. You're going to be able to get rid of a lot more than I did. Thank you so much for stopping by today to get your cleaning, organizing, and decluttering motivation. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. We are going to be doing the whole house.